Danganronpa.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen.
Well now.
The trial is racing toward the thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, cause I know everything. Know everything? No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. Is it obvious, right? Right, you guys? Yeah, sure, I know fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I will give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Urbana wieder kräftig am Sprechen.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm going to check out the basement. I will come with you. No, stay and keep watch. Oh boy.
That's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Suichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because...
I get it.
Er konnte es aber deaktivieren und
The
aktivieren.
security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Oh, that face. Then I will set up the camera that connects to the security sensor. We will set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcases. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we will set the camera near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
At this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. Yeah, okay. White noises, okay.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Ich würde jetzt auf das zweite schießen. Eigentlich ja nicht.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah... I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken.
So you see? Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver
Genau.
off.
Just as I said. Moment, habe ich das gesagt? Ich habe es mir auf jeden Fall notiert.
How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
Es steht hier, Sensor deaktivieren und Tür
Shuichi says he's
aufmachen.
gonna check the basement. He actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Suichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Suichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. Is he dumb? Did you hear that? Lie? Now, I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there's no lies in this tutorial. From here on out. Every time in a debate you have to lie. But you have to refute the lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates, but when you hold Y, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement. Actually looks the same to me. Okay. Will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. Okay. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be carefully. I also heard a rumor that there is a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie will be able to find it. Thank you, muchly.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Oh, sorry.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be to Atua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just losing Kaede.
Okay.
Let's go over the case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on
Oh, das wollte ich nicht. Da muss ich...
Shuichi
Okay.
also had the receiver.
Let's turn this lie into the truth. Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh?
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Wait, less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Das muss ich mir merken.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on! Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. Super lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. Oh! You will split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subject of your statement don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Okay, ich glaube, das ist recht verständlich. Passt auf, ich verkacke. Hey, Musik kenne ich.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
If your points don't match, then we won't be able to make a convincing argument. I'm going to convince everyone that Shuichi is not the
You
culprit.
hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie.
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Oh ja, meine Sprachanfälle nutzen mir wieder richtig. Ups, man muss wechseln.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede. Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Oh boy.
If Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera, but that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
Wegen dem Flash?
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well,
Mega.
if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Und die
Same
Qualität
room,
auch.
circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness. Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden. A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh? I get it! The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away.
Damit er ihn umbringen kann.
And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
Hä? Will man das jetzt auf mich selbst setzen? Oder auf Miu?
No doubt about it. Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cruel. It's cruel, but... I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go granted.
Glock aus Counter-Strike. Hä? Hat sie sich jetzt selbst geopfert? Hä?
Kaede is the culprit.
Sie wollen jetzt ihn überleben lassen?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth, but the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never knew the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of the others who will be there to help you. And think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength. What?
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot football should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Als ob... Nee. Die hat das nicht in den Vent getan. Das ist runtergerollt auf die Bücher. Und dann auf den drauf, oder?
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Die hat das nicht in den Vent getan. Der ist runtergerollt über die Bücher und dann... Weil sie die ganze Zeit doch mit den Büchern da was gemacht hat, oder? I need to fight for the truth.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom. Shuichi. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Panda wants me to read the truth. She trusts me with her wish.
I have an alibi. When
Fine.
Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
That...
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Nein, nicht unbedingt.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw
Then how'd she kill him?
To establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was
That's wrong!
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and it hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot football? Yeah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already know about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled this shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. Version 3.0. Hä, was ist mit Version 2.0? Ach, vermutlich irgendein anderes Game. Ja, okay, das haben wir eigentlich verstanden. What? Okay. sie. Nehmen wir den hier. Okay, das ist angenehmer. Minecraft KI Musik.
The classroom's vent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
I already know the answer to that as well. It wasn't no coincidence. Culprit said it that way intentionally. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it, how could I not realize it? It's so late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down, I made a promise.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible!
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
Ja doch!
I agree! It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
It rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Mio.
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that?
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Oh,
It's just as I thought.
What is?
oops.
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh, Shuichi is right.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
I pushed the grain into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside. How's it look? Could a person fit in here? It'd be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, The books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism? Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to be in at just right time to kill Rantaro. Huh? Ach so. Hä? Oh!
That's it!
Als der Alarm losging.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Suichi, the receiver. Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. Suichi spinning off the classroom with the determination of a true detective. Wait for me. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Suichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions!
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, don't not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
Wer ist es jetzt?
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? That's wrong!
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast, so the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
Oh boy, ja, wir erinnern uns.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Something wrong? We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Where would she have even hidden it?
Where did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi. But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why!
Tell me why.
Why
Tell
are
me
you doing this? Are you
lies.
still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know, this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is in an argument element. The frick? Okay, ich muss... Wait. Okay, das ist PlayStation-Ansicht, oder? Ja, ich verstehe das schon. LOL.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. Ah! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! I betrayed everyone! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! Ah! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind. You dumb...
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see! Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please.
Doch, eigentlich
don't
schon.
say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Ja, wenn es so ist.
Shuichi, Can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
I want to help you grant Caddy's wish. Closing argument. Ja, okay, das kennen wir auch. Ja. Okay. Okay. Okay, das ist richtig. Nice. Wie viel Zeit habe ich? 6 Minuten, okay. What did it do with the modified camera? Well, that is easy. Who wanted to fight against one who had the additional motive? What? Genau, die wollten kämpfen, ne? Und dann... What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? Ja... Ups. Achso, sorry. So.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move.
Damit ihr die Marke nicht sieht.
I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use.
Wollt ihr die Marke wissen? Get stickbugged. Hello.
We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library.
Oh, ich hoffe, mein Speicher hält das aus.
Once there,
Ja, wird schon
we
irgendwie, ne?
searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
Oh, das ist jetzt aber schade.
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of us!
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh! Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Kann ich die Schnee noch trotzdem irgendwie voten?
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Ich dachte gerade, wo ist der eine hin? Hey, warum hat er überhaupt das eingebaut, dass man... Egal, also es ging um die Anzahl an Votes. Ich dachte, da fehlt eine, aber Rantaro ist vermutlich noch mitgedacht worden. Oh boy! Here we go. Komm schon. Ich weiß perfekt alles. Wie in der Schule. An dem Studium hieß es 4 gewinnt. Well, at this point it goes without saying, but all voted correctly. The blackened who killed Rantaro is the ultimate pianist, Kaede.
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
What? Good? What do you mean, good? Is this how we wanted to end? Not really, but I could have turned a lot worse. So this is fine too. It's not fine, this is super horrible, the worst ever. How did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what do you possess you to do something like this? Gunter no can accept this, not unless you explain. I won't be satisfied until I hear straight from you. Kaede, please. Please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Suichi said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind and I thought doing that would end the killing game. But why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If I hadn't been for the time limit, I would probably have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all. I was worried about that happening. So you sought to kill the mastermind instead. I had made up my mind just before we set the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too.
But...
Okay, it never dawned on you. As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started, regardless of your reasoning. The moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. Omae, Shinto, you agreed to be part of the killing game, then you allowed murder to fulfill your heart. Wait, to put it like that. But he's not wrong, she's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we would be all dead by now. Kaede saved everyone. We no can blame her. I know, you don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act. Whoops. That obvious, But Kokichi's right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You shall all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me. Please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done, but I couldn't because of Monokuma's first blood perk. If you confessed there and then you would been able to leave, but decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us. That's right. So the first blood perk worked against the victim rather than for them. But at the same time I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. Is that the reason for the trial, to reveal the mastermind? I feel like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during the class trial. Ah, Katie did mention that. But that's why I wanted to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I will defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I will even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually, but before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could attune for killing Rentaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You were wrong, but didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless. Even when Suichi was about to be voted as the Black End, still they did not appear. Yes, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way, there has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think, right, Suichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment. I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all. So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time. All her actions were taken under Suichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why is it my fault. All of this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, I've never said anything about the mastermind to Kaede. Rantaro would have wouldn't have died and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
wrong.
No, it's not. Kaede,
Because,
I killed him, not you.
right?
Right? Didn't I?
But
Kaede, why do you set such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to uncover your tracks. Isn't it obvious because she didn't want Zwischen to know? Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass. I know, right? I'm such an idiot. We only survived the time limit because of that idiotic. Yes, we still have a life thanks to you. Kaede, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us. And you hid that. You killed him just to say and help us. How did things...
Hello!
Alright, that's it. Dankeschön, Monokuma. What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets... He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cups. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else brought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so time to make things interesting. Make things interesting?
Kills, kills!
Punishment time. Execution Review.
Screw around.
No freaking way, ja natürlich. Exi-Sales Assemble.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cool, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you said? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong.
Also die rechtskammerisch abstimmen.
Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
yeah, I'll help.
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Kaede.
Enough. You guys, I've already prepared myself. You're giving up? Why? You said you never give up. That would get out of here. That's what you said. So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end. I'm not giving up because I have you. What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
In you.
I believe in you. I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to
You guys
live.
better live. Don't go dying on me now. Bro, you're gonna see by the end, wie viele noch leben.
It's a promise.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you will all be friends. Affirmative.
I take that request.
Yeah. Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring. Now then, let's get started.
I prepared a very special punishment.
Woo! Fahnenschwinger. You better not lose. Warte, wie ging das? If you don't snooze. Genau!
It's punishment time!
Moment, es muss andersrum sein. If you snooze, you don't lose.
I believe in you.
Genau. Der Flohwalzer. Okay, ich dachte, ich würde hangen. Das wäre schon schlimm genug gewesen. Oh shit, das war echt ein bisschen heftig. Das war echt ein bisschen heftig. Uff. Was ein Abgang. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What did I just saw? I didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. No longer existed in our world. Wise Monokid, what have you done? Gross, she puked again. But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad? My sweet darling Monokid. is collateral damage. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. And Precious Cup is... One second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cups. I am glad you kids came in bulk. It's okay? I'm shocked our existence means that little, huh? What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cups. Unless you wanna end up like these sad sacks. What in the world is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Talking about overkill. Please grant her his soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I like this so much. Pooh! All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feel of despair. There's moments like this that make the killing worth it. Boah, ich komme immer noch nicht drauf klar. Das ist mega heftig, was der da gemacht hat. Das ja, der hat ja nicht instant erhangen. Der hat ja immer so ein bisschen, was halt ist. You're the worst of the worst. This human life have no value to you all at all. I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You're surpassed psychotic by a wide margin. I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? Spoken like a marked man. What is your objective, Monokuma? Do we hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us? Hate you? Who can it say? That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it. I thought the corpse formerly known as Rentaro may have had hunch.
What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rentaro's hunch? What indeed? He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that all be related to his hunch you claim he had? I wonder. What the hell's the hunch you are going on about? Spill out. I wonder. If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut. You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim. Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. He's dead, and that's that. That's one difference of death for you. Indifference. He wasn't really the mastermind, was he? Are you still pestering me with these annoying questions? Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede. Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's gonna become the next killer. I can't wait. Yeah, ich auch. Damn it, you may have gotten us this time. But we'll get you next time, you will see. You're all psyched up.
Nice.
It's nice to see at least one of you has Chut's path around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while. I will do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing. We're gonna see that. Aika Itamota. Yeah.
Is that so?
Oh really? That seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Well...
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, cause the fun is only just begun. Hey Monoan. Explain this. I get that Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because...
I did it for us. Hey, wait, Monodem. Where are you going? He's probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that Monocom and the cops left only remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this. You must not give up hope. Is there even hope to be here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Ja, jeder weiß, dass jetzt down ist. Ich muss die Folge beenden. Now is not the time to point out Kebo. Just let it be. In times like this, we should pray for Kate's soul so she can rest in peace. How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do from now on? Yeah, I would like to know too. I'm so over this already. Kaito's voice boomed in the air and the room went silent. Every single one of you. And your meek little complaints. You're pissing me the hell off. But the one who is pissing me off the most is you, Suichi. Oof.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you, that she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate. You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neko Aikido all over your face. Fine.
Are you okay?
Okay,
I'm fine.
for now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonta not sure if waste of time, but Gonta agree fighting not good. Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put, I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
You all should go ahead without me. Is there a reason you wish to stay in place? I want to be alone for a while, just for a little bit. But we can't just leave here by yours. Tsumige, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him for privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Suchi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Yep, just hit the reset button on your feelings and feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. Perhaps one avoids suicidal thoughts. Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need help. One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator except Soichi. I don't know how well you know Kaede, but why don't you try going to her ultimate lab? What do you mean? Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by, but there should be at least be a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked. Understand there's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone. If anyone is gonna help you, it will be her in your memories. With those words, he stepped into the elevator. Before I released, I got to my feet. I started walking, was heading toward the ultimate penis research lab. Do you want to save? Bitte? It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked her to play her if it only was just once. That reminds me, that song Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. In front of the shelves of the CDs and search each one truly end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it into play in the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. Oh, das ist echt schon so ein bisschen sad.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too, but I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost.
Super lost.
I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything.
Oh,
you give me the
Folge dauert
courage
schon
I
1,5
need to take on the
Stunden.
mastermind.
Oh, bro, that hair.
So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but... No, I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth. For everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart. I promise you, Kaede.
Oh, ja, sorry.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi.
That's true, but...
Goodbye.
Bro, du musst schon hier Clannad rausbringen, um mich zu weinen zu bringen. Oh, ey, ohne Scheiß. Clannad gibt's eine Stelle, ich würde bis heute, glaube ich, da losweinen. Für alle, die Clannad kennen, in After Story die Zugstelle. Saving, yes. Komm schon, komm schon, komm schon. Komm schon. Yes. Ich bedanke mich ganz herzlich fürs Zusehen und wünsche noch einen wunderschönen Tag. Und sage tschüss. Bis dann und man sieht sich. Tschüss. Ah, stimmt. Ich werde mir Gedanken machen, ob ich den Fall gut fand. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Schreibt mir in die Kommentare, wie ihr ihn fandet. Tschüss.